Hello, everyone. This is Miss Hamilton here. Today, we are going to be reading a story called How to Catch an Elf. Before we read that story, I wanted to talk to you guys about the word creativity or create or creative. It can mean so many different things. When we are creative, we think of something new on our own that nobody else has thought of. Now, sometimes people have the same ideas as us, but when we come up with something on our own and we don't use other people's ideas, that's us being creative. And that's okay if other people come up with the same thing because lots of people think alike. So today we're going to be reading the story called How to Catch an Elf. How to Catch an Elf. Okay. It's Christmas Eve. Hip, hip, hooray! Yes, Santa's coming around. He's bringing toys to girls and boys in every house in town. Some kids have tried to catch him, but Santa's fast, you see. So they set their eyes on a smaller size. And now they're after me. Now, I'm not my friend upon the shelf who comes in each year and sits. Nah, I've got style, I've got grace, and I'm the elf that never quits. Now, Santa's ready. Time to go. I'm sure your traps are scary. I'll do my best to dodge them all and leave you feeling merry. So that's his trap, the little blue thing. That's a trap that a kid built to try to catch this elf. And he put it in some milk. He said, I'm not getting caught. And I go to Emma's house to make sure all is clear. A tinsel net? Oh, that's just fun. I won't get caught in here. Jaden's trap cannot be missed. I think it's double-sided. He's got a spot on my naughty list. You bet that's been decided. So Jaden made a trap. It looks like he got all tangled up in some tape. Another house is filled with treats. These kids are getting smarter. I can't resist the candy canes. My job is getting harder. So this kid put up candy canes, it looks like, lured the elf in there, and then there was a cat in the trap. So that's how he was going to catch the elf. Santa slowly lowers me into the dangerous room. If I touch down, he won't just frown. There'll be a bon boom. So this elf, this kid tried to catch the elf by using lasers. So I guess when the elf went past the lasers, there was like a boom and something fell on him. So he was trying not to set off the lasers. Look at him, he's going through the lasers, trying to cut the trap off. Your Christmas maze is all laid out. My work's no longer cushy. I safely brought you all your gifts, but hey, you zapped my tushy. So this trap is of a maze. So I guess the kid that made this one was like, I'm gonna catch the elf because he's gonna start going through this maze and he's gonna get stuck and he's not gonna know his way out. Then I'm gonna catch him for sure. And now my radar is perking up. This one's quite a chore. We don't know yet what lies ahead in this family grocery store. We run inside and get caught up in an avalanche of food. We've seen all kinds of traps before, but not at this magnitude. Magnitude means big, so he's never seen a trap this big before. The dinner cannon burps and spits and shoots out ham and gravy, and then it follows with dessert. Please, Santa, will you save me? We tumble down the waterfall above the eggnog river, but Santa and I are an awesome team. and together we deliver. Poor Santa. And now it's time for us to leave. Our night is nearly done. You tried your best this Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas, everyone. Now, what you are going to do for the rest of class is I want you to try to make an elf trap. Now, I understand that sometimes you won't have materials at home, so you can be as creative as you want. If you want to build a trap using a shoebox and candy canes and strings and you're going to try to catch them like that, that's fine. But I understand some people don't have that kind of supplies at home, and that's okay. If you don't, you can draw a picture of the trap you've created, or you can even write a story about it. You can write a few sentences describing if you were going to make a trap, what your trap would be like. So you can do any of those three things. You don't need to go out and buy anything. This is supposed to be fun, and you don't have to turn this in. I'm going to show you an example of one that somebody has made in a previous year. The kid lured the elf in with candy canes, and then he got the elf in the box, and when the elf got in the box to get to the pile of candy canes, he got caught in all the ribbon, and he was stuck. So this is one way that you can do it. You can be as creative as you want. You don't have to do this, and you don't have to build anything. That's just if you want to. You can make it with a picture, or you can write a sentence about it. All right, guys. See you next time, and I look forward to seeing everybody's traps.